My name is Vancouver. I'm a plane spotter since 2013. Plane spotting is a kind of sport, I would say, where you are going to the airport to take pictures and videos of airplanes. At the beginning, I didn't know that there was a hobby like plane spotting existing. I went with my grandma in 2012 to the airport. It was Berlin-Tegel Airport to take pictures of airplanes just for fun. And later I found out, as I got on social networks, that there's a hobby existing that is plane spotting. And yeah, so I started with passion to take pictures of airplanes. Right now we're at Berlin-Tegel Airport. It's pretty beautiful weather today, so I guess we are going to take some beautiful pictures. Sometimes when I'm on the observation deck of the airport, people start walking up to me and asking me, is there any special aircraft coming in today? Because they see me with the camera and wondering if there's like something special about this day. And I'm just saying, no, there's nothing special about this day. I'm just here to see the airplanes coming in, just normal airplanes, so small ones. Everybody should go one time on the observation deck of an airport to see the airplanes taking off. Because it's a quite nice thing to see how a big aircraft, who is like that heavy, can take off that easy. So that's quite nice.
Today was a big day for Berlin. You can say Lufthansa brought their new 747-800 to Berlin, and today the terrace was open for everybody, so you didn't have to pay, and the weather was very nice. So many people from Berlin and Brandenburg came to Tegel and took pictures from the Lufthansa. It was a big event, you can say, and it was very nice. And they have a new livery on it, but it's not very spectacular as we all hoped. It's just because a 747 is very rare in Berlin. That's why everybody was outside and took pictures. The Tegel observation deck is very unique in Germany, you can say. You have a nearly 360 degrees view. You can see nearly everything happening on the airport, and Tegel is not that big, so that's also very nice. And you have both runways immediately beside you, so you can see takeoff and landings at all time. You can see everything what's happening at the airport, and that's very unique. There are like 3 types of plane spotters. There are like people who only write down the regs, the registrations. It's like the number plate of a car. They are sitting there and writing down the numbers from the whole day and what time they are landing and what time they depart and what's special about them. So, but they are not quite that many anymore. So it's very old-fashioned. I only know 2 or 3 people in Berlin who are still doing that. And then you have the video plane spotters, which like only take videos, and then us who are taking pictures.
When we are meeting up at the observation deck, me and my friends, maybe other people, other plane spotters, we usually don't take pictures of every airplane we see because most of the airplanes are based at Berlin-Tegel Airport. So in the time we don't take pictures of the airplanes, we start talking with each other, talking about new airlines, new airplanes, our journeys we have done recently, maybe going out to other airports, taking pictures. We're not only talking about aviation stuff all the time, also about private stuff, about what we have done at school or at work, what's new in our life. Tell each other funny stories about our lives and making jokes all the time. So that's quite nice about the hobby as well.
I say it's a hobby like every other. So some people collect stamps, some people have a garden, and we are taking pictures of an airplane. So it's yeah, of course you get some strange reactions, but you also say, also some other people say, oh, very nice and cool, and can you tell me more about it? There are people doing their weekend trips to Frankfurt or just take a walk and just want to see an A380 lifting off because it's just so huge how this plane can fly. The technique in itself, how a big airplane like the A380 or 747 can lift off from the ground so easily, and just power behind it, and those huge aircrafts, it's just fascinating. It's about collecting, you can say. You collect airplanes and different liveries, and you always have some kind of joy moment when you get an airplane which you didn't have before in very good light conditions, or have something extraordinary happening, like you have a rainbow or a very dark clouds, and the airplane is in full sun. So that's always a little joy moment when you get such kind of pictures. And yeah, and of course the community, you get together with other people, you can speak about the hobby. and you just get in touch with the people, and yeah, it's very nice. So I have a big community now already, and it's spreading.